been gone for so long, I feel like I haven't been on in a week. Has it been a week? It's been a minute. I know that. I bought a whole bunch of crystals um, for in the forest, you know. Silly. I'm dumping them in the little bag that they came for. But I bought a couple pounds of them, and I just get the this bag is like the fluoride and some amethyst and just some random pretty stones. Hi Amberson, hi Cindy. And so those just came in today, so they're out here on my desk. So I gotta put those away. And so yeah. Thank you, thank you. I love it too. It's got my tree on it. It goes like this. But yeah, everything's. I am on time for the party this time. Yeah. Heck yeah. Yes, I'm doing well. I've had so much. I feel like I've had a lot of time off, and I probably needed it. That's probably why I got it, and I'm okay with that. Who is that? Is that Gage? Hi, Gage. So I don't know how to. I don't want to sound like, you know, all up in anybody's business. I don't want to call anyone out or anything like that. But I do want to talk about and then okay, well I want to talk about fake witches a little bit. Well, not even that they're fake witches. They just aren't putting their time in to learn the craft. And so they're putting out bullshit. And hang on, let's put on the spirit box. So, not that I give a shit about calling anyone out, which is, but I just, it's dumb, it's pointless, and it's not gonna make anything better by doing that. And the only thing I could think of to do is to provide or produce better information than what's out there. And I don't have the time to do that right now. So instead, I'm just going to ask everyone, use a little common sense, okay? Like, do your research. If this witch is not living witchcraft, if she's not putting in the effort to learn about herbs and crystals and, you know, the witch gods and how to use the elements and what the fuck sage is for goodness sakes. I mean, it took me forever to learn that, and I'm the first one to admit it. I was doing the same thing with the whole sage. But I did use it for the right purposes, but I also thought, I knew that it purified and brought in good spirits, or the spirits that you're wanting to work with, because I know that smoke can go in between the realms and that they can follow the smoke in or out or whatever. So I knew that, and I used it for the proper purposes, but I also thought it was for cleansing. Because, you know, to me, in my mind, purification is cleansing. And so, but anyways, beside the point. the thing is that just, if you're going to buy potions from people, make sure they're real potions. Look it up. Make sure that what they're selling you has stuff in it that can really attract that to you, or repel it, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. Make sure that those potions are real, because I've been seeing some stuff, you guys. Giving me too much time off is bad, because then I scroll and I look at all this stuff and I'm just like, what the hell? And how it, like, oh my gosh, it blows my fucking mind. And I'm just like, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Like, these people are, there's a lot of false witches out there. And just be careful. In fact, I would say be so careful that you don't buy stuff like that from people. Make your own. If you're going to do the research anyways, then you might as well make your own. You can make your own potions and stuff. If you're going to be buying, how come my pots look weird? If you're going to be, or my bowls, I mean. If you're going to be buying potions from other witches, then that's their magic, not yours. But you can consecrate it and clear their energy off of anything. It doesn't matter. But if you're buying it from them, okay, and you don't know what's in it, how do you know? I don't know. You guys, please. It's maddening. It's making me crazy. I had such a hard day today because I was seeing so much crap on social media, and I know better. I shouldn't even look at that. I shouldn't even. This is the reasons that I quit watching YouTube, because it's just so hard for me to do that, because it's so much bullshit. So much bullshit. And some of these people I know personally, and they're full of shit. I mean, they're not my friends, they're not in my circle, but I know them. And so it's really hard. It's so hard. And then I got to keep my mouth shut. I'm just like, stay out of it. It's none of your business. And then I feel like, but look. But look. It's so hard to just. So it's not my responsibility. It's whoever's buying their shit. Buried. It's whoever's buying their product, their potions, and their lines. It's your responsibility to make sure you're dealing with, oh my gosh, and it's really hard, because the people that I'm thinking of are like, very convincing. Yeah? You have a present for me? I like presents. You know what I mean, you guys? Just please be careful, be responsible with the things that you buy. Man, look at the ingredients, okay? Well, let's just do that. Let's just say that. Look at the ingredients that are going into their potions. It's not gonna do anything if it doesn't have the right ingredients in it, what they say it's gonna do. A rose. That's my present. You got me a rose. It's much better is you make your own herbs and oils because you never know what's in it. Exactly. Thank you. Heavy C. I was trying to be nice. Water and sugar. You're just going to make me say it, aren't you? A blue rose. Oh, look at my candle just got really bright. Whoa. Well, hello. I see you. Woo! Wow, isn't that funny? So Heavy C was outside with the surveyors today. And we're getting, I'm changing the subject. Sugar and spice and everything nice. Okay, I'm just going to say it. And it's your fault. The flame wanted some screen time. Yeah, it did. You can say it. All right, I'm just going to say it. Okay. Sugar water with food coloring or Kool-Aid is not money water. And you shouldn't be selling it or trying to promote it as witchcraft. Okay. I mean, the amount of effort that went into those commercials to sell that was pretty impressive. Just think if you would have put that kind of energy into the product, it would have been amazing. I mean, okay, let's talk about it. What's a better solution for money water? You could just, even if you just got bay leaves, wow, you went there laughing. Well, you made me. Even if you just get like bay leaves and boil and make like a bay leaf tea and then strain the bay leaves out, and then if you want it to be green, you could put food coloring in it, then that can be considered money water. Like, come on, you guys, just okay. I love it. I love the idea. In fact, it inspired me. I'm going to make some money water now because you inspired me to do that. I have money oil and Crown of Success oil and all of that kind of thing. But I never use water. I don't ever use water. I don't know why. Maybe I should. I use my Azula water all the time. But I do have a whole bottle sitting right over there of water that I got from the gold mine. I could use that for money water and make some really good money water. I'm not lying. You want to see it? I'll show you. I don't know how many years ago. Of course, it's in a vodka bottle. But I dumped my vodka out. We were camping up in Silverton. And there was water gushing out from the bottom of the gold mine. And which the gold mine goes way down, you know, but there was just water just gushing through. And so I poured my vodka out and filled it with the water that was coming out of the gold mine. And I've just had it. So I could take this water and make money water. and just use it for, you know, whatever I want. But I just never have. I've had this for years and years and years. I don't know. Babe, when did we go to Silverton when I got this? Had to have been like, what, 4, 5, 6 years ago? How long ago? Do you remember when I did this? I was like, and then I buried some silver coins at the base where I got where the water came out of, like for thank you for the water, you know, like as an offering, I buried coins in there. And yeah, I remember that because I didn't have any seeds or anything because I like to plant like seeds and stuff when as offerings when I get my lights are flashing when I get stuff from the mountains. But I always plant seeds and crystals and things like that. But I didn't have any of that with me at this time, so I just planted. I went and got change, dug through my bag and got change, and then poured out my vodka. And there, where I got the water, and then filled it with water, and that's what this is, gold mine water. So this is more money water than, just saying. I know that's being a bitch, but I'm like, come on, girl. Come on. Come on, you can do better. Anyways, so there you go. I'll try to shut up. Just trying to do it nicely. Thank you very much. Anyway. But there's a lot of people out there who are investigate, who are putting more effort into glamorizing themselves and their videos than they're putting all their energy and time into that to make it appealing to people than they are worrying about their witchcraft and how effective it is and is it working and what can we use to make this happen to help this person and that person. And I don't know, I guess if you're just trying, I don't know, brilliant. If I could like, if I could, I don't know, I guess because my clientele is not witches, so I guess if that's your, if that's who you're after is to get witches to, you know, and that would have to be baby witches who believe you. I don't know. I don't understand. It's just like people put so much effort into their videos and no effort into their witchcraft. And I know it's a balance between the two. And so I get it, but you don't want your videos to look like shit. Like, I'm sure mine are pretty boring, but my witchcraft is fucking awesome. My witchcraft works. And so I don't have to worry about, I put my energy into my craft. I put my energy into working with the witch gods and helping people and making sure that I'm using good products, you know, good minerals and good herbs and good oils and good, like, affect things that will be more effective, you know, that I could pull energy from. And so instead of worrying about my videos, believe me, if my video, if I did that, I mean, I could do some badass videos. But to me, I would rather just be a badass witch and than trying to make some entertaining video where nothing I anything I do is not going to be productive. Like, it's not going to work because it's so shoddy shit. I don't know. I don't agree with it, and I just think instead of putting all that effort into your videos and your commercials, put that effort into your product, into what you're making and selling and whatever, and that'll give you more success. That's all. I mean, there's no, I mean, I'm not hating on, I kind of am, but I don't feel any kind of, I kind of do. I just think it's bullshit. You guys, put some effort into your witchcraft. And if your idea of putting effort into witchcraft is making your video really mysterious and spooky and Halloweeny, then don't fucking do it. Because, I mean, whatever. If you just want your YouTube followers to be, have a lot of YouTube followers, then you can, get your commercials and whatever. Do your thing. You do you. But if I see it, I'm gonna say something. So, there you go. Popularity is more important to some people. Yeah. Well, in having, getting more YouTube followers is hard to do, and you have to like really follow all these rules, and you have to have like make it like a teaching channel or some shit like that, where I don't do any of that. I don't like it. I used to do it, and then Akati told me no. Well, she didn't tell me no. She just said if they want to know your stuff, then you should. Then they can petition me. Then they can build a relationship with me and get it for me the way you did. And I was like, yes, ma'am. Because I used to put a lot of effort into those videos too. Hang on. Pardon me. So, this is changing gears. We are, hold on, I'm trying to see. When it's just my cat. Did you guys see the pictures I posted of my cat, my temple cat outside? He's a stray. He doesn't, or she, sorry. I don't know if it's and I'm not sure if it's a she or a he, but I think it's a she. And, man, they've really been fucking with me with the animals lately. The gods. Not like in a bad way, but just opening me up to all the animals and feeling them, and it's so hard. It's so fucking hard. Woo! I'm just like, oh no. I'll tell you, hang on, I'm trying to pull it up so I can show you what he did. Hold on. So this cat is my temple cat outside. He's one of them. And Black Widow and I, and Hevisi, we were hauling the camper out to the mountains, our fifth wheel, And up in the hitch, there's like this big part under the hitch, you know, that goes in because of the fifth wheel. And so there was a nest in there, and I was like, I couldn't get it out because I was so devastated that the baby chicks were gonna die, and I could hear the chicks chip chip chip. No one else could hear them, but I could fucking hear the chicks in there. And so I went and got that blue pot, and then Black Widow had gloves on, so she was scooping them out. I'm crying, and he's like, if you don't get them out of there, then I'm gonna have to haul them all up to the mountains, and Mama's not gonna be able to find them. And I'm just like, oh. So I'm like all upset. I couldn't handle myself. All my emotions got a little crazy. And then so she's in there scooping them out and put them in that pot. Well, so we got them all out. We didn't, she like created like this cocoon like nest like this in there. So we couldn't see if there were eggs, if there were birds, but she could like feel the weight of it. She's like, oh, I think that they're in this one. So she just stuck them in the pot. And then snow. Hang on, I'm trying to pull it up again. And then we put it on the ground so that the mama bird could find it, and she found it and everything. And she was like going down the sides of it trying to find her babies, and then this fucker he's like, yeah, I'm gonna eat those birds. And so I'm like out there, no, get down from there. And I had to get him, got him down and everything, and he knocked the pot over. It was just a big mess. So everything was fine, but so I had this witchy cage. I have this witchy cage, right? It's a bird cage, but I put poppets in it to torture them. And it has like the seals of the gods around the top of it. And then, hi, Steve. And then, so I opened the top of it, and then we stuck the pot down inside the witchy cage. And then we like propped the lid open like so far. So, and then we like did this, stuck a stick in there so it would stay open like this far. And then we shrunk so it can't be opened or closed anymore. It has to stay just like that. And then we stuck it under the tree where there's branches and stuff for the mama bird. And she's been getting in and out of there all day. And so last night, the fox came. So I have a temple fox that loves the temples. He's always out there every night. He plays on the porch. He doesn't bother the cat. I have videos of him where he's going by, walking by and looking at the cat up on the porch and not saying anything to him or nothing, just keeps going, mounts his business. But he gets up on the porch too, and he hangs out. I saw him like trying to climb up on the edge of the, like, he does stuff. He's very active fox. But I have video of him. I'm going to try to see, I think I could pull it up. Let me see if I can get him. Dream, hi. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't want to, I think it's going to, pardon me. I think it's going to turn off the spirit box, but hang on. Let me see if this spirit is done talking to us first. Dream statement. Oh, green statement. I know. Brown circle green statement, he said. Hang on. I don't want to cut you off, but I want to try to pull up. I don't know if I could show it or not, because I don't show video with my temple, but I never show that. But anyways, last night he came and he was smacking the bird cage, and then he'd run. The fox would. It was so cute. And I was like, oh shit. But then Building darkness. Mm-hmm. But yes, so then I'm just not going to show it because I don't want to. I don't want to go there. But I was watching him last night, and I was like, shit. It was like, you know, he was out there smacking that birdcage around. Hi, B. How are you, beautiful? For like until the sun came up, he watched it. He would prance by and look, and then he'd go back the other way. He was laying under the trailer, the enclosed trailer that we haul our machines, and he was that fox was trying to think of a way he was going to get in there, and he didn't. I got up in the morning, I went out there, and everything was still there. And I was like, yay! We saved the birds. But so so it was quite emotional for me because then we're like, you know, get that cat out of here. We just saved those birds, and everybody was like, and I was like, no, leave him alone. That's my temple cat. And then I start hearing, I'm sitting on the porch of the temple and watching the cat because he's a little shit, you know. I think it's a female, and I named her Nadia because she's so fucking naughty, and 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 she's just like rolling around in the dirt, and I was trying to get her to come over and let me pet her, but she was like, no, you're not touching this. And so then I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden I start hearing these little tiny meows. Meow, 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 like kittens. And I'm like, oh no. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't deal with this. Do not tell me I have baby chicks to save and now I have baby kittens to save. No. I'm like, this is a lot, you guys. You're overwhelming my senses. I'm already an emotional mess from the chicks. Now you're going to add kittens to this? And so I was just like, so I'm like crawling around on the ground, listening underneath the temple, trying to figure out if there's kittens under there, and I could hear kittens meowing. I get a flashlight, I look under there, I don't see anything. I'm like, what is that? Where are these kittens? I'm hearing these kittens, and I can't find them. I don't know where they are. So I don't know if they're kittens or not kittens, or if I'm hearing things, if I'm going crazy. I don't know, but I was just like, what the fuck? So I had a whole day of that. Went to the forest. Oh my gosh, you guys. The gods are really heightening my abilities, and man, it is a mind fuck right now. So I've been trying to like, I don't want to say, I just hide when I go through stuff like this in my room and put my weighted blanket on, and I mean, I'm doing like stuff with animal, like, okay, so then it goes on and on and on right now. It's the animals, it's because I started working with Salwar, and so it's just like I am on blast with these animals. And I love them. I'm seeing ghost cats and ghost dogs, and it's been a trip. And so I am just like, I'm going to my room to meditate, organic, and I'm gonna put my weighted blanket on and try to keep the vibrations calm. And I'm probably gonna have to start doing like at least 15 to 20 minutes a day in the circle barefoot, like just to ground, because it has been like I am busted open right now, like um, psychically connected to animals and to the trees and the forest and the water, all the elements. Like he has busted me open. And so, and I've always been open anyways, but now it's just like, oh my gosh. Weighted blankies are life. I'm telling you, they really help. Wonder, they really help with the vibrations. So you know how the legend or the how people say that, which is levitate and all that, is what they're referring to. It's not that we literally levitate, even though we really feel like we are at times. Um, and I believe, I always thought they were just talking about that we rise and come out of our bodies, and we can go around and in the astrals, and you know I always thought that's what they were referring to. But now I think um, that when we're meditating, the vibrations on us are so strong and high. Like we feel like we're lifting, we're levitating. And the weighted blanket helps calm that down. It's almost like the feeling, like, you know how when your foot falls asleep? It's kind of like that all over your fucking body. Sometimes the vibrations are so high on you when you're a witch and you're doing this work, that those vibrations are so high on your body that's, imagine, you know how you're always shaking your foot, oh my arm's asleep, or whatever. Well, imagine if your whole body feels like that. That's a witch. You know, it when you're doing um, soul elevation work, and you're doing all that stuff, that happens to your body a lot. And when you're doing that in meditation, you could feel that all over your skin, all over your body, that you literally feel like you're coming up off the platform, wherever you're sitting, laying, whatever you're doing. It feels like you're like coming up off of that. Like you're just, it's just the vibrations. And so the weighted blanket really helps with that. And yeah, anyways, I know that's a lot for people to relate to, but it's how it is. It's truth. But yeah, so good times. Good times, people. But yeah, so I took my dogs in today to the vet to get their shots. That's how I feel right before I exit the body too. Yes. And sometimes, okay, and sometimes for me, I'll be like doing something, and the gods will want me. They'll like they'll want me for something, like I have to go through some kind of initiation or something. Doesn't matter what. But they'll want me. So they'll just pull me out of my body, no matter where I'm at. So I'll start feeling that on my body, and I know I'm getting ready to leave my body. And so I have to run. I don't like literally run. Well, sometimes I do. But I have to like you either have to sit down, or you have to go get in your meditation chair or in bed or wherever, and you have to be able to just close your eyes and relax and just go where they need you to go. And then you go through, whatever it is that they want to talk to you about. Or sometimes if someone's trying to cast on me, they'll pull me out and take me and show me what they're doing. Or if I need to meet with, like, the demon princes or whoever I'm working with, then they'll pull me out to go meet with them and go through an initiation with them or something like that. But that's what your body feels like when you're leaving. It's like the vibrations are really strong all over your skin. I hope they don't do that when you drive. One time when we were driving to Black Hawk, luckily I wasn't driving. My man was driving, and my daughter was in the back, and we were going on a vacation. I did a right, and I was supposed to take 30 days off. And for the next, I can't remember how long it was, I was supposed to like take notes of all the information they gave me and things like that. And so I was like, that's never going to happen here. I'm going to be so like on everything else. And so we decided for me to do the right, go on vacation so that I could relax and I could have that time to, sit in the hot tub, take notes, meditate, do whatever I needed to do without having to worry about all the stuff around the house. And so we did that, but on the way there, they did pull me out. Yeah, that's a lot. That's really hard. But if you're driving, I would say pull over and just find a parking lot somewhere, pull over and just handle your business, and then, you'll be fine. Because you could feel it when it starts to happen. You could feel it coming on your body. You could feel the vibrations, and oh shit, I'm leaving. Okay. So, I mean, luckily I have a really good support system in place, thanks to Hecate, and she has put people in my path to help me so that I can go through these things with ease. Um, it's still hard on your physical body. It's not ever easy, and I don't mean that in a, like saying, oh, it's easy. No, it's very hard. It's a very hard work. And Hecate is a goddess of change. And people who think they're going to work with her or put her mark on them and not have change, you are mistaken. She will change everything in your life that doesn't fit your path. So if you have things in your life that you love and like, and you think that you're going to keep that forever, and it is not part of your soul ascension, she will remove it. Straight up. Gone. So don't get attached to things. And make sure if you're in the path of soul ascension, make sure that you have true love for the gods. True love. Like you love them. A good way to know. Some people these days don't even know what it is to love something or someone, like truly love them. They think it's like lust and these type of, no. When you meet the goddess, the gods, you will know what true love is. And then human love is just, it's still love, but it's just it's not the same. It's not the same at all. I know I'm getting all deep on you guys tonight. Whoever's trying to you have no idea the dumbasses that I've encountered. I hope they don't do that when you, okay. Yeah, good advice, thank you. She definitely is. Hecate is change. Ooh, I just love it. Yeah, she is like, she will pull everything and everyone out of your life that doesn't belong there, and she will replace them with people who do belong there. And if that's no one for a while, then it's no one for a while. And I think, like, I want to say, I've known a few people who have started their, like, from the beginning of their path. And I will tell you, I have seen a pattern where probably like the first year of working with Hecate, she wants one-on-one with you. She wants one-on-one with you, and she'll just remove everything and everyone for the first year. And then she'll bring everything back, and in multitude, and it'll just be the way it's supposed to be. But she'll want that first year with you. And I'm not speaking for her. I'm just saying, in my experience, what I've seen, and so don't, all you people who follow Hecate, don't get your panties in an uproar. I'm just saying, like, I've seen a pattern where a lot of times some people are already in line with her, and then they start working with her and they're already there. But some people, most people are not. I'm talking about people who are new to working with her. She wants the first year with you. But let me tell you, she will pour so much love and into you, and show you how beautiful everything is, and just, it's worth it. It's like, it's so worth it. And I don't know why I'm talking about all this with you guys tonight. I don't usually do that, but I feel like I'm supposed to. So here we go. Here you go. But yeah, if you have fake bullshit in your life, she'll remove it. I have gone through so many cycles of friends who I thought were even friends in the current. Like, which friends? I have gone through so many cycles of friends. And so you can't put everything into a friend or into a relationship, I should say. So I wouldn't bet on them. Bet on the gods. Bet, put your effort into the gods. Don't put your effort into people. I know we have to, did you just say Belial? I know we have to live here. He said standing extension. Oh, he said boil. I thought he said Belial. One track mind. I know. But mysterious. Hey, Miss Kisa. Have you come to pull me out of this topic so that I don't get in trouble? Anyways. Okay, Miss Keys is here. Okay, so let's talk about spirits and dreams, and when you go through an awakening and you're a psychic medium a little bit. Just for Ken. Did you hear him? Hang on. So, okay. So when I first started going through my awakening, right? Spiritual awakening, all of my chakras became active. I call it the activation of my crystalline DNA, okay? Hecate. She does that. Anyway, so when I first went through that, I had so many spirits. I mean, I already had them, but I was like, didn't pay attention to it. It didn't faze me. They couldn't do any, like it was just out there. But when I started going through that, I started having horrible dreams. They would show me things that they did in their life that they're ashamed of, like their sins, if you will. I'd get scratched in the shower or whatever. They would turn off and on the lights. They would throw things at me. Things would go flying across the room. I know I have talked about all of this like way back in the beginning of my YouTube channel. So I'm just like going through it like this, okay? Um, Kick my bedroom door open. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Had horrible, horrible spirits would follow me home from wherever I was at. They would follow me home. I had this fucking disgusting peeper guy follow me home from the park one time, and you know, just all kinds of bad spirits would follow me home. And then they would like show me in my mind, like when I was sleeping, usually when I was sleeping, but sometimes when I was awake, they would show me in my mind, in my third eye, like what they had done. And I would just be mortified and terrified, and be like, oh my gosh. I mean, Hecate came in and fixed it and saved me from that. And you know, I learned through the years how to deal with such things, but it took me a long time. I mean, it took me a couple years probably to figure out how to handle it. I had to do a lot of research on spirits and how to handle them, and you know, how to make rules for them, and I mean, I started out at I mean, that's basic, making rules. Put them on your refrigerator. Make rules. Don't touch me. Don't fucking kick my doors open. I don't want to see your bullshit. And so then I learned that I was crossing them over in my sleep. So they would have to come, and because of their own beliefs or whatever, I don't care and I don't know, but they would want to show me all their bullshit of what they did or how they died or whatever. And then I would just be like, wake up just like freaking out because it was the most horrible thing I've ever seen, and blah blah blah. And so I would just, Hecate taught me how to deal with it. And so I was just like, okay. So I started out making basic rules, and then I started making like servitors to enforce them, and if they like, you know, but in exchange, I would say, okay, so what I'm going to do is I will cross you, but I didn't want to do it when I was asleep. And all the mediums had a huge fit about that. You have to let them tell you. You have to let them know. Bullshit. You don't have to. And don't fucking let them tell you that you do, because their sins are not your responsibility. Their shit that they did is not your fault. It's not your responsibility. You don't have to see it, smell it, taste it, experience it in their body, watch it through their eye. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, mediums. Tell them to fuck off. So what I did was, I was like, I'm not doing that. You can all kiss my ass. And they would all tell me I had to do that. You have to let them. I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not. I don't have to. I'm not going to. And so I taught myself, with Hecate, of course, how to meditate, open the door, and then cross them. While I was awake, not asleep. So true. That's for some reason I'm totally by myself, but it's okay. Yeah, you don't want to have that shit going on. And I went through that by myself. I would like have to have people come and sit. I'd have my daughter, I would have to have my daughter watch me when I was asleep, and if I started like having problems, and she wake me up. I'll try to get my sons to come and sit in the chair next to my bed and let me sleep, because they were fucking with me really bad. Like, it was not fun. I mean, like, I dare them to fucking try that shit now. But then was my awakening. I knew I was brand new. I didn't know anything. And so, it was fucking terrifying. I've lost friends and lovers, and I'm totally by myself. That's okay. Why is my thing not scrolling? Oh, they kept it. Sorry. I don't know. I've been shown those things too. Yeah. So just learn how to sit. Okay, I'll tell you what I did. Sit in meditation. Imagine the door in the blackness. Okay, go up meditating. You're in the blackness. Your eyes are closed. Everything's black. And then there's a door. Okay, imagine the door. You can see a light going, shaping out the door like this. Then you see the doorknob, right? So just sit, meditate. You see the door, open it. Open that door. You're opening that door in the astrals. Tell them to cross. Tell them whatever fucking bullshit they need to hear. It doesn't matter. Just say you will find forgiveness, peace, love, joy, whatever it takes. Just go. I do it a little differently now. A lot differently now. I still cross them because as a child of Hecate, that's just kind of what we do. But I would just do that. That's how I did it in the beginning, and then they would all go, and then the spirits who were tormenting me try to hide them, disguise themselves. And I was like, "Do you think I don't know who you are? It doesn't matter. Just go, just go, just go. I don't even care. Just go cross." And I would just cross them. And the mediums would come after me and attack me and tell me, you can't do that. You can't just cross anyone. Blah, blah, blah. And I would just be like, go fuck yourself. I don't care what you say. I don't fucking care. I do what I want. What's good for me. How I want to do it. I'm not going to be bent or swayed in any fucking way. And that's just me. I'm just an asshole. I don't fucking care. And so that's how I did it. And they would follow me home from everywhere. And then I was like, I would tell my guides and my familiars, I don't want to be bothered when I'm sleeping. That time is for me and for me to get my rest. I don't want to see any of their bullshit. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to taste it. I don't want to experience it through their eyes. And I would create servitors and put them around me everywhere I went. This was before I was working with all the other gods, it's just me. And these were things that I did for myself before I am who I am right now. This was like pre-Azula. But anyway, so it's really hard and scary, and I know that those spirits will come to you when you're sleeping and you're just like, what the fuck? Why did I have to see that? And then sometimes when you see it through their eyes, like you'll be them, in them. And then you'll have to see, they want to show you what they did. And so then you think, oh, I did this horrible thing. No, you didn't. That was you in them. They were showing you through their eyes what they did. You didn't do it. And that took me a while to figure out what was happening. And I was just like, what the fuck? It was some horrible stuff. And disgusting. And people are fucked up. And they do some really bad things. And then when they die, they want to come and show you. Because they think they have to, I don't know. I guess they think that they have to show you so that they can cross over. I guess. I don't know why they do it. I'm assuming that they want to tell you their sins because that was their belief or whatever. And you don't have to watch it. Yes, you can if you're connected. I was born with my medium on, and I deal with the scary as a child, and it's scary until you remember who you are. And you don't ever have to put up with any spirit's bullshit. Yeah, you don't. But it's like you have to learn that as you go. There's no one to tell you the rules. I mean, Well, I'm so sorry I'm disturbing you. It's like people try to tell you the rules and what's good. No one knows what's right for you and what's wrong for you. That's for you to decide what works for you. Some people really feel like they're doing some great service to these spirits and let them tell them all their, want to be their counselor and all that bullshit. And I'm not the one. And so I cross a lot of spirits, but I don't listen to their bullshit. Their second meanings don't like me either. It's a process. Yeah, you gotta learn. It's whatever works for you. If that's what you want to do, you want to psychoanalyze all the dead spirits and the shit they did, then that's your choice. Go ahead, have fun with that. But if you don't want it affecting you, and you don't want to have to like deal with all their stuff, oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. Then just open the fucking door and let them go. Like, pass them, cross them over. You have that ability. If they're showing you all that stuff, then you're a medium and you can teach yourself how to do that. It's true. Just saying. Mm-hmm. We're just going for it tonight. We're just gonna piss everyone off. Let's just do it. Yeah. So, you know, yeah, but dream I had was really eerie. I know, it's fucked up. Believe me, I've had like that times 1,000. Like, they're bad. They can be really bad, Kisa. Like, I could give you an example, but they probably ban my channel. Like, deep subject. Yeah. Okay, so let's see which one. Okay, so this one's really messed up. Okay, so this girl, I don't know who she is. She's dead. I crossed her. But she showed me what she had done. She had stabbed her mom with a screwdriver repeatedly. She had, it was back in the days when they had those rotary phones or whatever, and she had plunged her dad in the head repeatedly until they were dead, bloody mess. And then I don't know if I don't know, there was like a car involved where she went out and got in a car and then killed herself, or something like that happened, or she came from the car and she was angry. They were telling her she couldn't be with her boyfriend or something. I don't know. But she showed me this horrible, horrible thing, and I saw it all through her eyes. And so I woke up thinking that I had done that in a dream. And because I didn't know what was happening. And then Akate had to come in and be like, no, this is what's going on. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's fucking terrible, that, fucking psycho bitch. And, let's get rid of her, like, immediately. And so she, like, that, I think that was the one where I finally learned how to do it when I was awake, so that I didn't have to see all their bullshit when I was asleep. I don't like that. That makes me mad. When they invade my body like that, or my astral like that, we got a problem. Then I'm gonna fuck them up. At this point, like, no, no, no. Mm-mm. That doesn't fly with me anymore. But they used to get away with stuff like that. But you gotta be responsible for your abilities. If you have this ability, your psychic abilities are awakening. These things are starting to happen. Be responsible for that. Learn about it, study it, learn ways to stop it. There's a lot of good psychic medium information. Find the good stuff. Don't watch the shit. There's a lot of fake shit out there too, so you gotta use your newly awakened abilities to find the good stuff. Um, and study it. Like there's like all these different ways. Like you before you leave a store, you can stop, turn around, and close your eyes and envision like a stop sign and just put it out and say you do not have permission to follow me home, and then turn around and leave. Like you could do things now, if you know what you're doing, they're following you home from everywhere you go because you light up like a tree, like a Christmas tree or whatever. You got neon lights, your warehouse, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. Not a warehouse, what do you call it? On the ocean, tower, whatever. That's what you look like to them. They're gonna follow you. So just stop. Put up a stop sign and be like, no, you cannot follow me home. I still have people follow me home occasionally. They don't fuck with me because they just know better. But a lighthouse. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Empress. Like, what is it called? Yeah. So, just, do your studies. Do real studies. Don't look at stupid, fake ass people telling you shit. Like I said earlier, I know that a lot of people are doing all this fake stuff, creating all these video content and things like that, and putting all this time and effort into bullshit. So be careful. Find good information and then take everyone has something to offer, I suppose. So take what, you think is good information and then scroll. You know what I mean? Like, take what pertains to you and then go on. Because, whatever. The gods can talk to you however they choose. They can create a video just for you to watch and then erase it. Like it never even existed. I've had that happen to me a few times, and it's really weird. Yeah. Recently, even, they do stuff. But they're gods. Hecate is a really good source to work with on that. If you really want help with your mediumship, Hecate will really help you with that. She saved me and taught me and sent me to places where I could get the most, help out of it, because I was really getting my ass handed to me in a big way. Like, I had one spirit kick my door open and I was alone. I was awake sitting in my bed and my door goes flying open. I grab my gun out of my nightstand and I'm sitting there like this for fucking half an hour waiting for whoever's going to come through that door is going to catch a bullet. And finally I got up. I got the courage. It took me a half an hour to get up, get the courage to go walk around and see, and there was no one home. No one in my house at all. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And so yeah, shit happens. Be ready. Spirits are dicks. Not all spirits, but some. And some of them, okay, and then you have people in your house, Kisa. So sometimes spirits are attached to people, like if it's like a relative, like a brother or father, or things like that, and they did bad things, it's attached to them. And so then when they come in your house and then you go sleep, then yeah, it's gonna, and you're a medium, you're open, they're gonna come and talk to you. Hi, I did this, can you help me? So yeah, it happens. It's completely normal. And just, you need to learn the difference between seeing it through their eyes and them showing you, and then when you're a psychic medium and a witch, it's even worse, because then sometimes it's a whole nother game. It's like a it's a whole nother thing, because sometimes Hecate will put you in other realms to help people, and then it's just like, oh, it's a whole nother, hi, it's a whole nother thing. But anyways, I have been on here for an hour and 10 minutes, and I'm sure that I've stirred and ruffled everyone's feathers really good tonight. So I'm going to get off of here and get set up to do my work for the night. And I think tomorrow night I get to do a love binding. But tonight it's puppet work, self-improvement puppet work. And so there will be no video of that. That is all private work. And I think I may even have, like, I'm not sure. Um, uh, um, I'm not sure yet. I have to see what she wants. But anyways, I have a lot of openings for this week. This weekend, I'm going to be busy because it's a full moon. It's a full moon. So you guys know on Saturday, the full moon, I'm going to be like, I'm always busy on every new moon and full moon. I'm booked on those nights, so you will not see me on those nights. And, but the day before, the days after, I'm all yours. Talk to you soon. Peace out.